So this broad Mina.
This is an ex-coach with big "get off my lawn" energy, Jason Brown.
Who's a joke? Anyway, her and Stephen A got together, no hairline, and they've come to an agreement that Jimmy G is not good, but the Niners win with him. But you're trying to disprove the fact that he wins football games. I don't understand you. You are castrating Aaron Rodgers for losing one.
Castrating, eh? Quite an interesting word choice there, pal. You'll see later, however, how obsessed this man is with male genitalia.
And you're castrating Jimmy G for winning them. What do you guys know about this game? Not a thing. What do you know about winning football games in the NFL as a quarterback? Not a thing.
As you could see where this is going.
Shut up. You sound like mockery.
He rants and raves about how much he hates hearing from Mina Kimes. I find it quite interesting this man is passing judgment. At Independence Community College, Brown served as head coach. That was until he resigned in shame after telling a German player, "I am your new Hitler." Brown rose to fame through Netflix's Last Chance U.
Shut up. You sound like mockery.
In a typically lame let me deflect blame and attack the media angle, he blamed the Montgomery Chronicle, which first reported the existence of the message from Brown to the player. Brown would tweet, "I love when slapdicks like Levitard Show defends their friend Mina Kimes because they both know how wrong they are and how stupid they sound, but would never have a real one on their show because they would blank themselves before I even said a word." To be clear, I was open to it, but as a Jewish American, I wanted to get to the bottom of his past comments. After asking for an explanation, he responded by saying, "We would never dare have him on," resorting to name-calling, continually bringing up male genitalia, and saying he is full of hard truths. I followed up asking quite simply why he invoked Hitler when per his bio, he is a, quote, master motivator. I asked what motivational message it sent, if it worked, and how, respectfully, his team went 2-8. Apparently, the conversation got too heavy and Coach Jason Brown decided to bow out, which is par for the course with him. Thoughts and prayers, friend. In his lengthy letter after resigning, Brown took no responsibility for his actions and blamed others for this predictable outcome, which again is not surprising at all. Brown's compelling backstory, he grew up in Compton and describes himself as a former gangbanger, did little to obscure the fact that he is a hypocritical loudmouth who demanded respect and accountability out of his players while rarely showing them either. Thankfully for Brown, the heat has been levied off of him because another former football player has chosen to go after ESPN's Kimes. Who the hell is Mina Kimes, and when is the last time she threw a touchdown pass in a game? Never, ever. Has she taken a snap or can truly understand the ability, the mindset, the physical and mental toughness that it takes to play quarterback position or any position in the NFL? The fact that there are people out there given a platform to talk about something that they have never done is hilarious, and that's how you have to look at her. She's a joke. So let's just laugh at her and support Jimmy. Root on our Niners to go out and beat the living blank out of one more team. That's what it takes. She will never know that feeling. Can I get an amen?
It's a fifth floor problem.
Not in my house. No.
No the hell you cannot, Jeffrey. First things first, Mina Kimes ripping Jimmy G isn't off-base at all. In the slightest. Garoppolo hasn't performed well by any metric during the postseason, wrote Sporting News. He ranks in the bottom tier of most statistical categories and is the only quarterback not to generate a touchdown while playing in 2 games. Recall Garcia said this of Cam Newton.
There's nothing good going your way. Why are you dressing like that to bring more attention to yourself? I'd be trying to ask the equipment managers, put me in your jock sock cart.
What an absolute dingbat. ESPN's L. Duncan, who was awesome by the way, wrote, apart from this being sexist as blank, I never understood this idea you can't critique something you've never done. Most of us have never shot a movie, but we know when one sucks. I've never owned a restaurant, but I'm allowed to say I did or did not enjoy one. The logic is trash, which I completely agree with. Crooked Media's Jason Concepcion tweeted, Jeff Garcia has never been paid to write, therefore he's not allowed to write out his opinions. Sorry, those are the rules, yelling only. One of my other favorites, this from John Crowd, who wrote the following, by his own logic, he can't talk about the NFC Championship game because he never made it to one.